Is it risky to start a business without any experience? No and yes. It is way more riskier to gain experience and look for the right time to start up what you always wanted to do. You delay your success that way and the right time would never come. Even after gaining the relevant experience in a job, you still would be struggling in a new business anyways. Say, you work for a company for 5 years and then start your business. You still would take 3 to 4 years to take your business to the plinth level. That makes it 9 years. Now, let's say you start your business without any experience. Day in and day out you struggle for your finances, decisions and a plethora of other things. This experience is much more real and desired. You still would take your business to the plinth level in 6 years, considering the same business. So, it is 9 versus 6. You clearly delay your success by gaining experience from a job, if you really want to do business. Asterisk the above 9 versus 6 thing is just an example and for explanation purpose. It is always better to start the things you always wanted to do. Right away. Waiting for experience and the right time would delay it forever. Right time would never come. And if you realize it 3 years in job, that the right time never comes, and then start a business, you lose 3 years. If you seriously want to start your business, start today. You will save a lot of time, which will make up for the money you would have earned while doing a job for gaining experience. It applies to everything in life. Start early for the things you desire in life. Starting early is the key, gaining experience is not. Starting early would save you time and your experience would grow exponentially in relation to you doing something you do not want to do. Business is risky both ways and you would struggle in both the cases. Struggle is an integral part of any business and it makes you a better person. Lastly, for starting your own business, business experience is required more than the domain experience, and job would not provide you with that. I did not implement what I just wrote and I would always be sad about it. P.S. All the while I was talking about first-generation entrepreneurs, businessman. These things do not apply to already set-up family businesses. Or maybe. Starting a business with or without relevant experience is risky, but having the former reduces the risk somewhat, that's for sure. Ideally, it's best to try to get some experience in the industry you will be starting your business in, but in many cases it isn't practical or possible. If you can't get the necessary experience firsthand, it is advisable to at least do as much research as possible before starting, reading literature about the ins and outs of the industry, talking to people who are in it, spending time on relevant online forums and websites, etc. Closing parenthesis. You could also hire the relevant experience. Freelance specialists are available in almost any field and are quite affordable nowadays. I would venture to suggest, however, that just as important as the relevant experience in your chosen industry is a solid focus on running your business well. Most small businesses fail due to bad business practices or a lack of business knowledge on the part of the business owner, as many of the fundamentals of running a business are overlooked. It depends. Are you a sales manager at a retail store that happens to sell shoes and your plan is to start your own Shopify store selling shoe brands you have built relationships with over the years? Then I would say your risk is very low and capital investment should be minimal to none. Are you gathering money from friends, family, cashing out your 401k, and quitting your job to start a chain of specialty yogurt shops when you have zero experience in the food industry? Then I would say your risk is very high. The point is that none of us had any experience starting a business until we actually went out and started one, smiley face. Most of us failed the first time, and the second time, and the third time. The only way you will be able to fail multiple times is if your last failure doesn't ruin you both financially and mentally. Your Shopify store failed? That sucks. Now go and try again. Your chain of specialty yogurt shops went bankrupt? You probably won't want to hear the words, "Start your own business," ever again.